Merry Christmas from Pauline Kael. We'll start with It's a Wonderful Life, 1946. Frank Capra's most relentless lump-in-the-throat movie. The hero, played by James Stewart, is a self-sacrificial good man who runs a small-town building and loan association that is threatened by the local ogre, the wickedly selfish Lionel Barrymore. Thinking he has no resources left, the hero is on the brink of suicide when he is given a vision of what life would be like for his family and his town if he had never been born. Donna Reed plays his wife, Gloria Graham is the town fast girl, and the excruciatingly familiar cast includes Thomas Mitchell, Henry Travers, Beulah Bondi, Ward Bond, H.B. Warner, and Samuel S. Hines. In its own slurpy, bittersweet way, the picture is well done, but it's fairly humorless, and, what with all the hero's virtuous suffering, it didn't catch on with the public. Capra takes a serious tone here, though there's no basis for the seriousness. This is doggerel trying to pass as art. It's not just that it didn't match the post-Second World War mood. It might have seemed patronizing even in the post-First World War period. This picture developed a considerable, if bewildering, reputation based largely on television viewing about 3 decades later. Marlo Thomas played the suffering protagonist in the 1977 TV movie remake, It Happened One Christmas. RKO Black and White. Scrooged, 1988. Bill Murray, in a striking outsize entertainment based on Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Murray's Frank Cross, who's the youngest network president in history, is the meanest man in television. That's the same as the meanest man in the world. The performance is a triumphant parody of yuppie callousness. And it's much more. Murray's freewheeling, screwy generosity is what makes the huge contraption of a movie work. With production design by J. Michael Riva and cinematography by Michael Chapman, this satirical extravaganza is set in a stylized, made-up universe with deep blues and black backgrounds, suave and velvety. The heartlessness of the film's beauty is exciting. You're looking at life in an executive's dark mirror, and the picture keeps popping surprises. David Johansen, also known as the lounge singer Buster Poindexter, is the grinning cabbie whose identification card reads Ghost of Christmas Past. John Glover, who sports a collegiate tennis anyone haircut, is the new executive who's bucking to replace Frank. Carol Kane, as the Ghost of Christmas Present, is a weirdly dainty sugar plum witch. Also with Robert Mitchum, John Forsythe, Alfre Woodward, Michael J. Pollard, Karen Allen, and many other famous performers. Directed by Richard Donner. The script is credited to Mitch Glazer and Michael O'Donoghue. Elaine May and others also worked on it. Paramount. Scrooge, 1970. Leslie Becruz is the name of a form of instantly disposable music. Your mind flushes it away while you're hearing it. Becruz is hired to compose a big score for Scrooge, for the same reason that Ronald Neame is hired to direct it. They are both innocuous. And when you're planning to get yourself an annuity by making a musical version of A Christmas Carol, which is conveniently in the public domain, you don't take risks. If you make it tastefully dull, you stand a very good chance of coming out with a picture that will be acclaimed a screen classic. People without kids won't go to Scrooge anyway, And there being so few holiday pictures to take the kids to, people with kids will probably be trapped this year and for years to come. Will children enjoy it? I doubt whether they will much. Bracus also did the careful, uninspired script, and it preserves the Victorian melodrama without Dickens' buoyancy. Albert Finney plays Scrooge, glumly and realistically, which is a terrible mistake. The gloom doesn't lift until the last 20 minutes, when Scrooge's cheerful repentance is accompanied by some bumptiousness and dancing in the streets. Alec Guinness camps up Marley's ghost a bit, and one is grateful for that, but the production is dim and humorless. When Finney sings I Hate People, there's no verve, no spirit. When Kenneth More, as the ghost of Christmas Present, sings I like life, life likes me, the words are so banal they contradict what they're saying. Scrooge smells of mothballs. And I say to you, Merry Christmas. And thank you for listening. God bless us, everyone.